most of them பார்க்கிறதுக்கு சிவகார்த்திகேயன் மாதிரியே இருக்காரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிருந்தாங்க.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I get this a lot. She also gets this a lot. We have discussed this also even. So I'm happy.
The journey is also somewhat similar. Even he was RJ.
He was VJ.
VJ, RJ, things like that.
And the graph is little similar.
அக்ஷய திருதியை முன்னிட்டு ஏப்ரல் 22 முதல் மே 4 வரை ரூபாய் 2000 தள்ளுபடி. தி லெஜண்ட் நியூ சரவணா ஸ்டோர்ஸ் பிரம்மாண்டமாய் பாடி.
We also heard that இப்ப நீங்க நிறைய கதை கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கீங்க தமிழ்ல பண்றதுக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. Anything coming up for us?
Definitely something will come up. That much is for sure. When it will be, how soon it will be, I need to figure it out. That's all.
So Srinidhi Shetty வந்து எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து தெரிய ஆரம்பிச்சது KGF ல இருந்தா. So you should tell me அது வந்து எவ்வளவு தூரம் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய impact create பண்ணிருக்கு in your career.
You know, usually I'm not the girl who will say I'm proud of this and those words doesn't come out of me because I feel I'm saying something wrong, you know, I should. But when it comes to KGF, I take all the pride in me and
you have worked with fantastic actors. So be it Nani or be it Yash. So இவங்கள்ட்ட நீங்க பார்த்த வியந்த விஷயம்
with Nani
and Yash.
So
and Vikram sir.
Yeah,
Vikram sir for Cobra.
Yeah.
That's very sweet of you.
I remember watching Onion and getting blown away. And I didn't even understand Tamil. No subtitles back then. And I was just blown away that what a movie this is and what an actor Vikram sir was. So even with the Yash also, there are stories that he did, very cute love stories. Then he did this rom-coms. Then he did rustic rural boy.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
I did Beam Kabaddi too.
Yeah. And with Nani,
now you're just waiting enna solla poranga appdi.
Yeah, because I told bits and pieces of things to Yash and Vikram sir. I think he's the combination of both.
Oh, easy answer.
Mr. Gold Sunflower Oil. அளவிலும் தரத்திலும் no compromise.
SA College of Arts and Science நல்லொழுக்கம் நிறைந்த நவீன கல்வி. More details sacas.ac.in.
IndiaGlitz viewers ku vanakkam, na unga VJ Kalyani. Innikku we are here in an interesting conversation with Nani and Shrinithi Shetty for Hit the Third Case. So vanakkam. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நல்லா இருக்கேன்.
Good, thank you.
Nani sir, you should trust me when I say உங்களுக்கு வந்து தமிழ்ல வந்து அவ்வளோ ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு ஃபேன்ஸ் பட்டாளம்னு சொல்லலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்காங்க. நாட் ஜஸ்ட் கேர்ள்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்ல ஃபேமிலியாகவே there are a lot of people to celebrate you. ஸோ இது வரைக்கும் நீங்கள் டிரெக்ட் தமிழ் ஃபிலிம் அப்படின்னு பெரும்பாலும் பண்ணலைன்னா கூட அவ்வளோ பேர் உங்களை கொண்டாடுறாங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் அதை பார்க்குறீங்களா? Are you able to see that?
Yes, of course. I receive all the love and every time I come here or in general on social media and the kind of love my films get here. I'm very much aware of that and not that I haven't done strike Tamil film. I've done but I think correct. Yeah, and also with all my films I think it slowly kept growing and they've kept watching the dubbed version or they've been following my journey and it makes me feel extremely special because especially the Tamil audience or Tamil cinema is extremely close to my heart because beginning of my career I've worked here a lot and at the same time I have grown up watching a lot of Tamil cinema and my biggest inspirations in cinema come from Ratnam sir and Kamal Haasan sir, so we're not separate, we're all like fully together in this and feels extremely special whenever I get to experience that love once in a while before the release of the films or when I come here. I don't know how to thank or show my gratitude but I think sometimes I really think did I really do such great work that I get so much love.
But have you ever sat and thought எப்படி இவ்ளோ love எப்படி இவ்ளோ பேர் கொண்டாடுறாங்க அப்படி என்னைக்காவது யோசிச்சிருக்கீங்களா? Are you able to figure out any reason for it?
No, I don't know. I think I'm someone who I think it's just that it's just that energy. I think it comes across. I feel I think I have so much love for the Tamil audience and Tamil films. I think it reaches in some way or the other. I think it's the energy is matching and also could be the kind of content I pick which adds to the whole thing. So I think when I say, like you said, sit and think, maybe these are the reasons I could think of but I also believe that there is something more than these reasons because it's not really not just these won't make it happen with so much effectiveness and so much love. I think there is one connection and let's call it X factor and let's not just name it anything.
Okay, then I'll ask you, உங்களுடைய ஃபேன்ஸ்க்காக we also heard that இப்போ நீங்கள் நிறைய கதை கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கீங்க தமிழில் பண்ணுறதுக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. So anything coming up for us? If you can update.
Definitely, 100% coming up, 100% for sure. When we need to figure it out. I've always been listening to some scripts, and I wanted to do a film which is either a bilingual or a straight level film. But definitely something will come up. That much is for sure. When it will be, how soon it will be, I need to figure it out. That's all.
Oh my god, I was just waiting for it. So in the time kulla அப்படினு சொன்னாங்கன்னா probably there'll be an update is what I thought, but அது வந்து again வந்து we have to wait for it.
We'll wait for the update, but for sure there will be. Yeah.
Okay. நீங்க கான்ஸ்டன்ட்டா வந்து நிறைய தமிழ் படங்கள் பார்க்கக்கூடிய ஒரு பர்சன், அண்ட் தொடர்ந்து நீங்க you used to mention in stages also. So சமீபமா நிறைய தமிழ் படங்கள் வந்திருக்கு. What fascinated you the most? What did you like? If you can mention something.
I think Tamil cinema is what really does what a lot of international cinema does. International cinema gives with French cinema or Iranian cinema, or all these are great cinema in the world. And in our country, I think Tamil cinema goes closest to all those international cinema. Why? Because now when you see an Iranian cinema, you understand their culture, you understand how the people are there. It is very rooted in their soil, and you get to feel their heart, you get to experience the entire culture, and Tamil cinema does that, I feel, in our country the most. Every film have to be rooted in soil, and every film, the characters, the nuances, the body language, the new things they explore, it kind of gives a now. For example, somebody like Vetrimaaran sir does a film, it will feel like I am there. I know that area, I know those characters, and it feels like when you step out of the film, you forget that you are watching this film in Chennai or something, or in a Hyderabad, or in anywhere. It will feel like you have lived that life, you understand those people better. And I think that is what is a great, amazing quality about Tamil cinema, and they've always been doing this. And sometimes we all get inspired also to do something like that. Something like a Dasra, when we want to pull it off, when we want to be so authentic to a Godari Kani kind of a place in Telangana. I know there's a lot of inspiration which comes from watching a lot of Tamil films which have their heart in the very rootedness. So I think that is something which teaches us a lot of things, and Tamil filmmakers have always explored that.
Okay.
And they've done some magical work.
Anything that you can mention for us?
So many of the films, any of the Vetrimaaran sir films, or even like, for example, Gautham sir's film, which is extremely city based, but when you watch Vinaythandi Varuvaya or Needhan Vasantham, it gives you an insight of that youngster falling in love in Chennai, in a city. You will feel that, and with Mani sir films, with a lot of filmmakers. I don't want to. I think most of them have that quality. It's not cinema means it is larger than life, or okay, we can just build something which is extremely dreamy and it need not be real. Is not how they operate here. They want to make it believe. You want the emotions to be real, and I think that kind of cinema is much more powerful than the cinema which is just staged.
I think நீங்க சொல்லும்போது அந்த rootedness சொன்னீங்கல்ல, அந்த X factor maybe I feel and the relatability and rootedness that are there in your films is what making people love you. நான் நம்புறேன்.
Could be.
Yeah. அப்படி பார்க்கும்போது ஐ ரியலி வண்டர் நீங்கள் எப்படி இந்த மாதிரி சப்ஜெக்ட் லைன் சூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க. ஒவ்வொரு வாட்டி ஒன்று ஆன்டிசிபேட் பண்ணால் அதுலேருந்து வேறு மாதிரி ஒன்று கொடுப்பீங்க. அது கொடுக்கும் போதும் தேட்டரில் பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு செலிப்ரேஷனாக மட்டும்தான் இருக்கும். How do you choose your scripts? What goes in the making? I really wanted to know.
I actually speaking nothing like I don't plan this. I don't want to. Of course, whatever film I do last, I don't want to repeat myself, because I need to feel excited, right? And it's not about a Friday which it releases. It's about those 9 months or 10 months we work on the film. I want to wake up every day and say, what am I going to do today? And that's the most important thing. And for me, to not try to repeat myself, and also some script should excite me as not as actor Nani or or oh, which will work, will it work here, not in those calculations. But the moment I listen to a script, I should feel like I want to see this film on screen, or how will I do this, will I pull it off. The script also should throw a challenge at me. It shouldn't make me feel like I'm going to kill this one. No, that I won't pick that. If I got that confidence, that means I've done this before. Where will I get it from? If I say this one I'm going to do a great job, if I feel that way,
something every day work
no, it should say are you sure,
challenge you.
can you really do this film? It should question me like that, the script, and then I'll be like let me try then, let me give it my best.
okay
yeah that's how it works.
That's nice. So Srinidhi Shetty வந்து எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து தெரிய ஆரம்பிச்சது KGF ல இருந்தா. So you should tell me அது வந்து எவ்வளவு தூரம் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய impact create பண்ணிருக்கு in your career.
It's a first film.
Yeah, it gave me everything. So it gave me everything. Whatever the impact my name got attached to it, like the fame, the name, the love, the support, it's all because of KGF. Even today, I'm KGF girl. I'm the Reena, I'm the Mehbooba. So outside my personal, the professional life, outside my personal life or the professional life, whatever it is, it's because of KGF so far. And personal life, it hasn't impacted me. I'm still the same. Internally, whatever happens, however I was before KGF, after KGF,
It's just the same.
It's just the same. I don't think anything can change. Whatever happens is the external things work. Now, because of KGF, I got so much name, and then you have. Now, imagine if you're a newcomer and then you have done something and it's not reached that exposure you have not got. There's not much of a reach. Then you would probably not have 20 calls coming for script narrations. And because of KGF, at least people know that there's a new girl who's done this movie. She's part of this movie. So you have some scripts flowing, some narrations happening. People want to meet you. People want to see you. There, things. There are work at least. So yeah, it has impacted me, and I think whatever has happened is because of.
It's been whole of magic professionally.
But there's been a little bit of a lull phase. Like there was 2.5 years of a little bit of a gap, because even I did not find anything that exciting or interesting to be part of. So how Hit 3 came might not be the direct reason because of KGF, because he saw me in a puja, one Murtam puja that I had attended. He met me there, and then whenever the Hit 3 discussion happened, the director also was sitting and discussing about who should we take from Mridula, and then they had their discussion and all of that. So there are interconnections and dots that happened, but I believe, now let's say Telusukada came because of they have seen me in KGF and they wanted a fresh girl. So it's all a little bit of interconnection that's happened.
Okay. And I think proud-ஆகவே சொல்லலாம், இந்த pan Indian culture அப்படிங்கிறது கொண்டு வந்தது முதல்ல KGF அப்படினே சொல்லலாம்.
Kannada,
yeah.
But Telugu we had Bahubali already.
Yeah. But I think அது பெரும்பாலும் எல்லாரும் பேச ஆரம்பிச்சது KGF ல இருந்து. And after that everybody, I think every industry wanted a pan Indian cinema. So how proud are you to be part of that team?
I'm absolutely proud. When I'm telling, usually I'm not the girl who will say I'm proud of this, and those words doesn't come out of me, because I feel I'm saying something wrong, I should. But when it comes to KGF, I take all the pride in me, and my heart wells up, my eyes wells up. For me, it's like it's my one home. Like, I don't even want to call it as first school. It's my home. That's where I started. That's where all the people that I met are even till date. And I know even if another 10 years go by and everybody's busy doing their things, but I think when we meet and when we are together, like how you guys had 10 years of everyday Subramania, but for me this especially, because we traveled for 6 years together. And apart from Yash and few other actors, everybody were newcomers. Prashant had made sure that in the KGF world, I don't want any old faces to be there. Like I want the new faces, so that people relate that this is Garuda, each villain is different. So everybody were newcomer. So we all were like new people going to school and studying and trying to be something. So the experience was very fulfilling and very special. I don't think I can relate or compare that with anything. I mean, every experience is new. I cannot compare, but KGF will always be special.
ஓகே, ஐ திங்க் இதுதான் கரெக்டான டைமும் கூட உங்கள்கிட்ட கேட்குறதுக்கு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். யூ ஹேவ் ஒர்க் வித் ஃபென்டாஸ்டிக் ஆக்டர்ஸ். ஸோ பீட் நானி ஓ பீட் யஷ், ரெண்டு பேருக்குமே உங்களுக்கு ட்ரெய்லரில் பார்க்கும்போதும் சரி, இந்த ஹிட்டோட ட்ரெய்லரில் பார்க்கும்போது சரி, இல்லை KGFல பார்க்கும்போது சரி, நல்ல காம்பினேஷன்ஸ் இருந்துச்சு அண்ட் இப்போ இருக்க போகுது அப்படிங்கிறது எங்களுக்கு தெரியுது. ஸோ இவங்கள்ட்ட நீங்கள் பார்த்த வியந்த விஷயம், சம்திங் தட் யூ வர் ரியலி அமேஸ்ட் அப்படின்னா என்ன சொல்வீங்க?
With Nani
and Yash.
With Yash, so...
And Vikram sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vikram sir for Cobra.
Yeah, Cobra, yeah. Actually, when
That's
she told,
very sweet of
no,
you.
when she actually told you worked with Yash, and then I was waiting she'll say Vikram sir, but then she told Yash and Nani, and then I told I'll finish, let her finish her, I don't want to break her, let her finish her question, and then by the time you told, so how sweet.
Yeah.
So
we're the
Onion fans.
juniors, we're the kids. He's the OG.
Absolutely, sir. I was just stuck in KGF, so I
I
thought
know,
it would
yeah,
should
yeah,
be
yeah,
back
no,
on.
not
problem.
you, it's just,
I
yeah,
understand. So see, I'm, because it might sound very repetitive, and it might sound that, oh, for every actor she tells the same. It is because I am a movie buff, and I watch movies, and I love TV, and I love watching things. So every actor that I've worked right now, I've watched their movies. If you know, even with Vikram sir, I remember watching Onion and getting blown away. And I didn't even understand Tamil. I didn't even know what language, like was it Telugu, was it Tamil, was it Malayalam? I didn't know. No subtitles back then, and I was just blown away that what a movie this is, and what an actor this one Vikram sir was. So even with the Yash also, I had watched his movies when I was in college. In +2 and +1 and +2. Your movies I watched
Engineering
in college. Yeah.
Thank
But,
you. You
his
successfully made us all feel old.
No.
Yeah.
So and I had loved, so Yash movies, like how Nani had rom-coms and all in the initial part of his career. Yash movies were on a different level initially. Okay.
Different level in the sense?
In the sense, it was very there are stories that he did, very cute love stories. Then he did this rom-coms. Then he did rustic rural boy.
Same thing.
Yeah, same
I
thing.
did Beam
And
Kabaddi
we-
Chettu.
yeah, and we loved, I mean, I loved Yash in those, okay, because I've watched those movies and I've laughed so much watching those movies. Like a typical Mandya boy and Mysore boy and Kannada boy. And
அவங்க சொல்லும் போதே she's come to the edge of the seat. I mean, அவ்வளவு தூரம் she's watched the film.
yeah, no, I liked, I mean, I've told it, like, you know,
I get your energy.
Yeah, no, so when I got a movie with Yash, by the time he already started having those beard and all of that, and I'm like, oh, this is not the Yash that I had seen. You know, I had seen the younger version of Yash doing all those movies. But so it was great working with him. The quality, you were asking about the quality, no?
Yes.
Yeah. With him, that I realized that he was also already a star in Karnataka. Great work and all of that. He gave back-to-back hits. But even after all that, the dedication and the hard work that he put into KGF, and nobody knew what KGF would become, but that was very impressive. That, you know, it's impeccable focus, and nobody can shake him away from his vision or his goal. So that is with him. And with Vikram sir, seeing him he's worked more 3 decades, and he had so many movies, some, I don't know, 50 plus movies. Still, when he's on set, he acts as if that's his first movie. I think that humility and that wanting to learn more, that creative space, I think that's something to learn from him. He's very jovial. The things that you tell me, you know, that I meet people, I say greet, hi, hello. He does that with everyone, a light boy, anybody. He will go talk to everyone.
Very friendly.
Yeah, when Vikram sir is on set, you will not see him sitting on an actor's chair. He'll be somewhere else. He'll be somewhere and he'll be roaming around. And in fact, if he's wearing a costume which will camouflage, you will not even know he's in between the production people, or he's here or there. So it's very friendly, which I think to keep up with that for so many years, it takes, I don't know, it has to come naturally, or else you cannot pretend to be like that.
Obvious.
And with Nani,
Now we're just waiting. என்ன சொல்ல போறாங்க அப்படி
yeah, because I told bits and pieces of things to Yash and Vikram sir. I think he's the combination of both.
Oh, easy answer, no? Nice.
But I think you should give us an elaborate answer.
To Nani, yeah, Nani.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not asking you.
So, you know,
As an anchor, I wanna know.
yeah. With Nani, yeah. So I think with Nani, I've watched his movies when I was in engineering college.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
அந்த part மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் அவாய்ட் பண்ணிருக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
No. Because I told him previous interview, when I was in school, I watched his movies. So he got like, I'm not that old.
No, but that you were like faking it.
No, I was in school
Engineering
also.
college. Oh, bullshit. How is it possible?
Okay. I was in engineering college, because that's when the Telugu movies happened. Like I started, you know, that's where the Telugu movies happened, was when I was in engineering college. I had few Bellary friends, Telugu speaking girls, and they were like, come, I'll show you a new world. I'm like, oh, what is this new world of movies? And then I started, and I went on a spree. Like, I think that 1-2 years, I only watched Telugu movies. Every year. Okay, Mahesh Babu, Prabhas, whoever is there, I'm like, give me Telugu movies. So I went crazy with Telugu movies, and that's when I had watched a lot of his movies. And as time went by, I saw his interviews, I keep seeing his movies, and I felt very relatable even without meeting him. I'm like, this one hero is very different.
See, sir, I told you, the X factor is relatability.
Yeah, this is very different, and he's very the way he plays his character in the movies, and the way he is off camera also. And when I met him, he's exactly the same. Like, there's no facade, there's no show put, and that's what I keep telling him, that you did not disappoint me, you know. Because when you don't meet the person, and when you meet the person, sometimes, you know, they might not be there with your expectations. I don't set any expectations, but he did not disappoint me, and it just got doubled or tripled the way he was or he is. That also takes, you know, for him to be in the industry for 16 years and be the way he is, and the kind of work that he creates, and his creative space. Oh my God, nobody can get into that space. I always tell that he thinks cinema, he eats cinema, he breathes cinema, he sleeps cinema. He's all the time that. We even took some 10-15 minutes delay for this interview because he was so busy with the films and things that he was talking and planning. So he's that.
Okay, coming back
Elaborate answer.
I really love the answer, sir. This is what I was actually looking for.
You better give that elaborate answer when somebody asks about me also.
Okay.
That's a deal between us.
Yeah. Okay, அப்ப கேட்டனால
Oh no, you continue your question. Some other interview.
Some other interview. Casual கேக்குற மாதிரி.
Yeah, you continue your questions.
Okay. So one last question, sir. So people வந்து theaters போக போறாங்க hit பார்க்கிறதுக்காக, what can they expect?
Entertainment.
Wholesome package.
Yeah, entertainment is just not about, a lot of people think that entertainment is, you know, songs or comedy or something like that. No, entertainment is something which grips you into the film and which makes you enjoy every moment in the film, which makes you curious, which keeps you engaged basically from first frame to last frame. I promise you Hit 3 will do that.
Okay. இந்த இன்டர்வியூ வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி ட்ரெய்லர் வந்து ஒரு 3 to 4 times நான் பார்த்துட்டு ஐ ஜஸ்ட் ஹேட் அ லுக் அட் த காமெண்ட் செக்ஷன். ஐ டோன்ட் நோ நீங்கள் அதை பார்த்தீங்களா அப்படின்னு. மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் தெம் பார்க்கறதுக்கு சிவகார்த்திகேயன் மாதிரியே இருக்காரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. அது ட்ரெய்லர் பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு பெருசாக ஃபீல் ஆகல. பட் இப்போ நேரில் நீங்கள் பேசும்போது சம்வேர் அது எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஃபீல் ஆயிருக்கு சார்.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so a lot of people, I think I get this a lot. She also gets this a lot. We discussed this also even. So I'm happy they say
their journey is also somewhat similar. Even he was RJ.
He was VJ.
VJ, RJ, and things like that.
And the craft was little similar.
Yeah. I'm happy about that. Yeah.
We are happy too, sir. Thank you so much. Once again, congratulations. We're really looking forward to watching this in theaters. Thank you and wishing you all luck. Nani sir and Srinidhi, we are really, really looking forward. Nariya Tamil padangal pannunga. All the best for that as well.
We will. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Romba nandri.
Oh wow.
அக்ஷய திருதியை முன்னிட்டு ஏப்ரல் 22 முதல் மே 4 வரை ரூபாய் 2000 தள்ளுபடி. தி லெஜண்ட் நியூ சரவணா ஸ்டோர்ஸ் பிரம்மாண்டமாய் பாடி.
மிஸ்டர் கோல்ட் சன்ஃப்ளவர் ஆயில், அளவிலும் தரத்திலும் no compromise.
SA College of Arts and Science நல்லொழுக்கம் நிறைந்த நவீன கல்வி. More details sacas.ac.in.